What's going on, everybody? It is Thursday morning. It's about 9:30 right now. About an hour after the market opened. Today I traded ATOS. This is the chart for it today. It had a big spike pre-market. It's a former runner. I'll get to my trade here in just a second. But it's gone supernova in the past before, where it went from 148 all the way to 7. And it had a big, unusual volume that day. So it has, you can see today the volume spike. And it was one of the biggest percent winners pre-market. And they released news. It was a positive catalyst. They had released news, and it was something about, I can't remember exactly, but it's something about breast cancer. Anyways, my goal today when I traded this was to dip buy it, because I saw it pre-market. You can see my little double bottom scanner here. I'll just go through this trade and what I thought along every step of the way. So I didn't even see it when this happened, right? So this is pre-market, like this is the second pre-market even opened. Or no, actually this is 8. This is about an hour after. But it didn't pop up to me until it was up here, okay? So I started following and watching it, and then I noticed it bottom. I said, okay. And then it double bottomed, and I marked it. Okay, double bottoms are usually a good sign. You see this kind of like flag pattern travel off of that, but then it made a new low. So you're watching it, right? Time's going by. And then it made another double bottom. And my first thought was the last one failed, so maybe this one will be different. Well, it wasn't different. It failed. But this time, it failed right at the market open. And, give me just a second here. It failed right at the market open. And I knew I wanted to take a position. I knew I wanted to dip buy. This is down from the 320s now. Now it's at $2.60 a share, right? So there's 60 cents of upside in my opinion, because the catalyst is positive. It has the volume. The volume spike came in. I never trade at the market open anymore, right at the market open, because there's always usually a morning panic. I see it a lot, so I don't like to buy, even though I do believe the stock is going up like it did end up doing, because it's just it's a really good catalyst. It's a positive catalyst, good volume. It's probably going to continue to keep uptrending. And then if it can break this 320 level and get to the 340s, it has a good chance for a breakout there too. So I bought it on this dip right in here. I got in at 259. And I was thinking, okay, I saw the double bottom again. And it came up, and I had an opportunity to get out at around the 270 level, 274. But I didn't. I wanted to hold because I took a 400 share position. So I was up 11 cents a share. After commissions, it would have been like $6. It wasn't worth it. My goal is about where it's at now, the $3 range. But I didn't hold this long. I didn't hold through all this. So a big lesson I really need to learn for myself is patience. It's just patience. You have to have patience to let these patterns play out. And a lot of times you see stocks move so quickly in the morning. You see a move like this where it drops 16 cents a share in all of a minute. And it really happens even quicker than that, because it wasn't like it was 276. 272, 270. Like, no, it will go 276, 264, 270, and then all of a sudden it's at 260 and your next candle starting. That's what it feels like when the adrenaline is running through you and you're getting ready to take your position. Sorry about my finger in the way now. So I just need more patience, right? So I took this position at 9:34, right? This is 4 minutes after the market opened. I took my position, and I was out of my position 6 minutes later, right? So I'm having zero patience with these, even though I'm 100% right. 100%. I need to have more patience. This happens to me a lot where I get out of my position because I'm always trying to cut losses quickly. Uh, and I wasn't right at first, you know. I wasn't right at first. I was expecting the uptrend to start here and just kind of continue slowly and grind back up like it kind of did here. This is a little bit quicker though. But even so, right here, you can see this 250s level playing in. And I still have half my account that I can trade with, but I just didn't think, after this had failed, I figured this was just going to start kind of downtrending all day, right? So at the time I took the trade, go over here to my sliding scale, and the pattern, it was working for me. It's a dip buy. I really liked it. I ended up being right, but we'll give it, for a dip buy, it was down 60 cents, 320, 20%. I give it a 14, because it wasn't a true panic, but it was off of its high as a good amount. I give it a 14. And just the fact that I really believed it would bounce because the catalyst was so good. Risk reward, my goal was to make, sell it to 3, so my goal was 30 cents a share. My risk, I never really liked to risk that much, not anymore. That's why I was out again at 259. So my risk reward is always going to be really good on any trade that I take. I don't want to take a trade if I only think I'm going to make, 5 or 6%. I really go into these trades hoping to make, 20%, 10, 15, 20% on any given trade. I'm not really shooting for home runs. And you just do the math on that real quick. Try to keep this to a 10-minute video. So I wanted to sell at 3, and I was in at 259, right? So 3 minus 259, 259, come on now. 259 equals divided by 250. Crap. 259. Yeah, so my goal here was 15%. I can't say it was 15% at the time, like, oh, I'm planning on making it. No, I wanted to sell at $3 a share. That was my exit price, no matter what the stock did. And you see now it's at, it's $3.12 a share right now. So I would have been out before this. I would have been out at 3. I might have tried to get out at 3, and then I probably would have got executed around here like 309ish actually. It would have been a really great trade. But anyways, my goal was 15 cents a share. I got in here, and then I cut my losses too quickly. This goes into what Tim Gattani says. Cut your losses intelligently too. And that's a learned process. That comes with experience, and I don't have that experience yet. So I try to cut them quickly, and you see it didn't even fall that much further. It wasn't too panic. It came down to 252. I would have been down 7 cents a share, which isn't, too bad looking at it now. That's still a 1 to, what is that, it's like 1 to 4 risk reward. Let's see, now it's coming down. But this could just be the first pullback, it's at that level. Its breakout level is really 340-ish. But I didn't want to go that long. I only wanted to get in where I got in on the dip and then sell it $3 a share, and I would have made money. But because of my lack of patience, my preparation was there, my lack of patience wasn't there. So let's finish this real quick and then we'll wrap the video up. Risk reward was great. It's phenomenal. I'm going to give myself, I'll give it 18. Give it 18. Down. Ease of entry exit, it was super volatile. It was super easy to get in and out of this trade, no problem. Give it a 10. Past performance, spikeability, let's look at the chart. Spike today. So the daily chart, it spiked huge before in the past. It spiked here, 2 days, went from 1 to, it went from 230 to 240. And ended up going up to 430 in 4 days, right? So That's huge. So it has spikeability there. It has spikeability here. 200 days. Yeah. So it has days, it has its moments where it can go, it can shoot up. It's a spikeable chart. And today is really the first, it's not the first green day, it's the first green day on a chart that usually has more red days than green. Sorry, I'm looking at the chart and trying to record at the same time, so you're getting these weird angles of my laptop. So past performance, it's not great, okay, because it's down, but it can spike. Give it a 5. It's not the. Well, I guess I gotta come back down on the pattern then. Well, no, pattern and price is perfect. Past performance, I give it a 5 because you have to be there for those days, and if you're not gonna get in. I give it like a 6. My personal schedule, I'm always ready, so I'm always gonna be a 20 right there. The Reason Catalyst is great. Like I said, they're having breakthroughs. I give it a 9 because it's not, it's not like a deal with a major. I give it an 8 because it's not like a super phenomenal breakthrough like we just cured breast cancer, but it's still good. It's positive, right? They're shrinking tumors. The market environment today, here lately, it's a good environment. A lot of stocks are spiking. A lot of stocks are bouncing, which is really what I like. But it's been kind of funky today too. Stocks they've been having trouble. I'll give this a 4. What do we have there, right? On our sliding scale, on our prepare scale, we got 14, 18, 10, 14, 18. 10, 20, 8, 4. Right, so this is 80 out of, I think it's 100 possible points, right? 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, 80. Yeah, it's an 80 out of 100. So this was a good trade. For me, anyways, because my schedule, this might not be a good trade for you. Your personal schedule might not, you might not be able to have the same score right there. But even if you had a 1, it's still a 60. It's still a good trade to make, in my opinion, right? This is my scale. This is all on how you feel. So, that's what I wanted to take away from this one today. Let's see what's at now. Yeah, 297. 297. I was in at 259. Show you right here. Let's see my entry. 259, 6.5, and I got out at 259. Slide this over for you so you can see it's actually APOS. This is APOS. And yeah, I really have to remember to be patient and really manage my risk reward better. Even though I feel like I'm doing okay, I'm cutting losses really quickly, and that's cutting into me making profits. And it sucks that I wasted a day trade on this, but it is what it is. I still have over half my account available, and I'm ready. I'll be ready for the next setup. I have to remember to be patient. That's all I got for this one. Thank you.